The idea of today's video came when Eleni and Marietta, my two oldest daughters, take part as a team at a Foursome Cup here in Hessen where I work. They started off the 10th and they started a little bit nervous, and they managed to be 5 over par after the first 6 holes by making 3 times 3 putts. At that point, we decided to video every shot in order to be able to analyze their game and focus on more details on technical things on later stage after the round. Enjoy! Marietta here on the 16th, par 3, 133 meters. The difficulty of this hole is water hazard left and a little bit short. So she will try to keep the ball a little bit right side of the flag, hitting a 5-iron. A good shot left Eleni with an 8-meter putt. Eleni putted well and just left a tap in for Marietta, so that was an easy par. The second one for the first 7 holes. On the 17th, Eleni managed to have a great drive. It's a little bit dog-leg to the right with a water hazard right side, and left Marietta with 40 meters from the pin. Marietta, who chipped quite well, a little bit harder, would have been very close to the hole. Left Eleni again with a crucial 7 meters putt for birdie. Eleni, who were putting at that point very well from long distances, she gave it a good try, tap in again for a par, the second continuing par. That was great for the girls. 18th, a par 4 with the wind left to right. That puts the bunker in play, right side. Marietta, who was fading the ball, so she managed to put it in that bunker. And Eleni just made a punch shot right side of the bunker. Marietta, a difficult chip over the bunker, water hazard over the green, managed to make a great shot. Left Eleni again with about a 4 meters putt for a safe par. Eleni gave it a good try, but the ball doesn't want to go in, so a tap in again for a bogey. On the first hole, par 4, 288 meters, Eleni, who was driving well for the day. Eleni, who improved a lot in America at the time that she was in Lenoir Rhine. Big thanks to Elliot Gilly and his great team. She came back much stronger, physically and mentally. A great shortcut left Marietta about 100 meters from the pin. Marietta very focused at this point. 100 meters, she hit a 9-iron punch. A good shot from Marietta. The ball just landed pin high and checked. So Eleni is having a birdie chance. Downhills. She gave it a really good try there. She was a little bit unlucky, a little bit aggressive. The ball doesn't want to go in, so just you have to just accept it, a tap in for par. Marietta, who was a bit unbalanced at that day, pressure sometimes make those changes. She managed to hit the drive in the hazard, a biotop, so with a penalty. drop, Eleni has to just punch it before the water hazard, about 90 meters, and then she will have another 100 meters for the hole. So Eleni with a pitching wedge, just a punch shot before the water hazard, was no problem with Eleni there. The wind which was blowing up at that time make the shots more difficult. So Marietta with a 9 iron, the ball landed on the green and came back. Eleni, a great chip at that point, left Marietta with a good 1 meter putt. Marietta, who was putting very well, the small putts, she had no problem to make the putt for bogey. Eleni on the tee, number 3, par 4. The ball came up with just a little bit of fade. Eleni was lucky at that point. They found the ball right side. Marietta, who could chip it out, but she wanted to play with a little bit of risk. No risk, no glory. And yeah, you have to experience those shots as well. She took a punch 6 iron under the tree, left Eleni with a chip shot. She tried to hit the lob wedge low. She hit it just a bit harder and the ball landed on the green. I'm sure she wanted to land the ball off green, or maybe a lob wedge would have been a better choice, but those are just choices. A good putt from Marietta, gave it a good try, but the ball doesn't want to go in. Bogey again. On the tee, number 4, par 4, 309 meters. Dogleg to the left. Marietta again with a fade. Put Eleni a little bit in trouble. The ball was not sitting well, so Eleni just wanted to play safe this shot, and that was a good decision. Left Marietta with about 40 meters from the hole. Marietta, who is walking just to check things. Sometimes it's good to know where you want to land the ball. She's going with a low chip shot with a lob wedge. The ball should land off the green. They managed to land it on the green, so the ball is not stopping. A good chip, just a bit harder. A good putt from Eleni, and a tap in again from Marietta for a bogey. They were just a bit unlucky on the last 2-3 holes, the girls. The number 5, a par 5, 406 meters, dogleg to the left. A good birdie opportunity here, the girls know that. Eleni with the beers back in focus. Lenoir Rhine, the great experience for Eleni in America. A great drive from Eleni, shortcut, left Marietta with about 180 meters from the green, against the wind. Marietta now. She managed to hit a nice fairway wood, left Eleni with about 40 meters from the hole. These 40 meters were very crucial for the girls. Eleni, who made a great chip there, just about 1.5–2 meters from the hole. Marietta, who was putting well, the girls needed that putt to make a birdie, just to get things relaxed. And Marietta had no problem to make this putt, and it was the first birdie of the round. Marietta on the tee, number 6, a big dog leg to the left. She made a shortcut, a good drive there, good balance. The ball was in the semi-rough. Eleni hit a 7-iron, 135 meters. A great shot from Eleni. The ball landed on the green from the semi-rough. It's quite difficult to control the spin. The ball landed on the green and just went off the green a little bit. Downhill, she could have a chip and roll there. Marietta took the putt. A good putt, just a bit harder. And Eleni is having about 1.5 meter putt uphill. Eleni, who misread this putt, the putt didn't have a break. She could have seen that on the putt of Marietta. So she was not giving patience at that time. A tap in for a bogey. A small par 3 for Eleni, 90 meters. With a bit of wind left to right, the wind is making this small hole a bit difficult because of the water hazard in front and right side. Eleni, who was very in focus at all tee off. She's taking her time with the practice swings. She knows she has to keep this ball left side of the green. A great punch shot with a pitching wedge from Eleni. The ball landed on the green with a spin. Left Marietta with about 5 meters downhill putt. Marietta, who decided to leave the flag in the hole. A good decision when you're playing downhill putts. Marietta wants to make this putt now for the second birdie. She gave it a good try, but sometimes the ball doesn't want to go in. So just a nerves check for Eleni. This 1 meter putt uphill. She needs this putt in order to keep things calm. On the next hole, number 8, par 4, dogleg to the right. This is a good chance for Marietta with her fade. No problem with Marietta there to keep the ball in the fairway. Left Eleni with about 130 meters to the hole. Eleni with a 7-iron uphill. She came a bit off the outside and put the ball a little bit left side from the green. Marietta, who is with the lob wedge again there. She wants to keep the ball flat. A good check and roll, a good chip from Marietta. And a very crucial putt now for Eleni. Eleni, who took some confidence from the small putt on the 16th, the par 3. She needs this putt for psychology reasons. She's teeing off at the next hole. The girls who are playing in Egypt next week, representing Greece in the International Junior Championship, and the week after, the Greek National Match Play Championship. Eleni, a great putt there. Keep things calm. She's going to the next tee off strong. A bit of wind left to right. Quite difficult to keep the ball in fairway, but Eleni was very strong on every tee shot on this first round. Smooth practice swings, keep things focused. And yeah, she made a great drive, just a bit left side in the fairway. Great shot from Eleni, very good balance. That's a very strong element. Marietta here, who was very strong on the second shots and short game. No problem for Marietta, she put the ball on the green. Marietta, who is 0.5 handicap now. She wants to follow the same path as Eleni with college sport in America. So Eleni, from 10 meters from the hole, Eleni, who was putting very well from long distances. She exaggerated a little bit there. She told me after that she wanted to make the putt. Left Marietta with a difficult putt, bit left to right. That's a good 2.5, 3 meters putt, 2.5 meters. Marietta, the Praforst Ladies champion the last 3 years in Praforst. Has no problem to make this putt. And that was the last hole for the girls. They managed to make an 81, and that was a good result after the bad start. They were 5 over after 6 holes. They managed to finish it off in the best way. On the 18th hole, I managed to be there on the second shot. The girls played alone the second round. So I was just drinking my beer there, and Eleni was there on the second shot. She hit a 7-iron, a great shot from Eleni. The ball landed pin high and left Marietta with about 2.5 meter putt, a bit downhill, and probably a bit right to left. Marietta, who was very focused the whole day on those small and crucial putts. She has another one just to finish the competition in the best way. And yeah, Marietta had no problem to finish the round with the birdie. Eleni and Marietta, our Praforst team, they played together with 2 boys from Wienerot. The boys managed to finish with 76 the second round, the girls 78. The girls beat overall the boys with 1 shot. A nice photo there at the last green. So first round for the girls, 81, 36 putts. Second round, 78, 29 putts. They managed to play 2 rounds with 3 birdies, a lot of pars and a few bogeys, 78 and 81. And of course, very proud father. After the finish, from 44 teams, the girls managed to finish 16th, and that was a good result. They asked me on the way to the golf course what would have been a good result for the day, and I told them that any score around 80 would have been good. So they managed to break 80 and make an 81, so I just cannot be more than happy. Thank you for watching.